Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Scrap Mechanic. My name is Lord Payne, and today is a really sad day because I will jump off this cliff on the train tracks because I'm really so bored about Scrap Mechanic. And I really don't know what to do, and I thought I would jump off this cliff on the train tracks, and I'm not sure if I'm going to survive this, so wish me luck. And if in case I won't survive this, it was a pleasure playing with you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So goodbye for now. Here we go. What is this, guys? Now of course, because I was so bored of Scrap Mechanic, I came up with some new assets, as you can see. So these are some new blocks that I made, some new assets. As you can see, you can only see them if you get close to them. So you can do some cool stuff with these assets. These are just some blocks with a concrete texture. So of course these are not the only assets that I've made. I also have some new assets, and as you notice, there is this tunnel which I made some time ago, but this area on top of the tunnel, it's not part of the tunnel. This is an extra block which you can use right now just to fill these gaps. And then I made another block, just let me get on top of it, which is this one over here. I'm sitting on it. It's a grass block like this. So also just to fill in gaps if you're using tunnels and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can see, I didn't place these flowers right, so but I will go to the tile editor, so I will show you all the new assets that I made. So like I said, this is one of them. Also this invisible concrete blocks is part of the new assets. And I also made some other assets, which is these bricks. As you can see over here, this one is not paintable, and like I said, this is an asset, and you can use it to build stuff like houses or I don't know, walls and stuff like that. So yeah, also this concrete over here, it's also new. And I also made some wooden blocks with the exact same texture as the game wooden blocks, this one. So I made this one and the concrete blocks. These are the three new blocks that I made. As you can see, it's the same texture. And I also made this one and this one. Yeah, so let me actually go back to the tile editor and show you the new parts and how they look like. Okay, so let me open. I think I also have, yeah, I made this part over here. Okay, so this is also new. This is just a plain block with not with just a plain texture, just a smooth texture with nothing on. Of course, you can paint it different colors. And this is the bricks block. This is the default size, and this is exactly the same size like in the game. So if you will place the normal blocks, the vanilla blocks, close to this one, it will just look the same. So if you scale it up, of course it won't fit anymore, but yeah, this is like the exact same size as the normal blocks in the game, so scale 1. Yeah, now this is the concrete block and this is the wooden block. As you can see, really the same texture as the wood in the game. And yeah, it's of course also paintable. And yeah, so then we have this grass block that I showed before, and this one is also paintable. Now it will not have the same paint as the ground, because let me show you. If I paint the ground like red, it will look like this, and if I paint the block there, it will still have some green in it. But yeah, I will try to change the color, the texture on this one to look the same with the ground, but the ground color and the blocks, the assets color, work a bit different. So it's I'm not really sure if I can even make the texture so it looks the same as the ground. Because as you can, if you look at the ground like over here, it's not only green, it's also a bit yellow and stuff. So the texture has different colors, and when you paint it like over here, it's only red color. Now a bit darker or lighter, but it's only red. It doesn't have two different colors in it. So that's pretty hard to make with a normal texture. I'm not even sure if it's possible, but like I said, I will try to change it. But I think it looks, yeah, I think it's, you can start. You can do something with it like it is. Yeah, it's not really that bad. Okay, so let me reset this one. And then of course there are these invisible blocks, which you will not see in the tile editor, only if you get closer like this, because they work the same as in the world. So only if you get closer, you will only see them if you get closer to them. So they are a bit harder to place, but like I said, if you get closer, you will then see them, and you will be able to move them around like over here. Yeah, and if you turn on the grid, then they will align to each other, and you could then just yeah, just use them a bit more easily. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. These are the new blocks. Like I said, these plain texture, this smooth texture block, the bricks, the concrete and the wood, and of course the grass and the invisible parts. Now I will make another part which will only get invisible when you get closer, so pretty much the same thing, only inverted. Like you will see it the whole time, and when you get closer it will disappear. So you could use that for like a secret entrance and stuff like that. So I think I will make that maybe let's see, maybe a rock. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll do something like this. So I'll take the same object and just make it invisible when you get closer. So when you realize something like this, it will disappear and you could just go through it. Now of course it will have no collision, so you can go through it, but I think that would be a really nice thing to have for a cave entrance, or yeah, stuff like that. Maybe I will also make one out of concrete to use that for buildings, or just a secret, maybe just a secret entrance in the ground, or yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, let me know if you have some suggestions, some ideas of how that could be, or how you would like it to be in the game. Just let me know in the comments down below, and I will try to make that asset. So yeah, let me go back actually to the world. Maybe let me see if I have something else. Now of course there's also the tunnel, which I didn't show you. This is the original tunnel, and now I made this other one which you can place. Let me actually reset the rotation so it's easily to align to each other, and turn on the grid. Okay, so this is as big as the outer side of this smaller tunnel, as you can see, and it's just to place it on top of the tunnel so you don't have this gap in between, so you don't have to fill it with rocks and stuff like that. You can just use this one to cover it up. And then I also made this part. Let me just reset this to 0, and you can place it like over here maybe. Yeah, I also need to reset this position to get it right. And maybe let me just reset this one too, just to make it look good. Yeah, something like that, like this, and maybe also resetting this one like that. Just pull it back, push it back a bit. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, so then of course you can just copy paste this one like this. Now you will have to rotate it to fit this side, but this is actually for the side like that, and you will have to rotate this one. I guess it's this minus 90. Yeah, like that. So you can cover up the top of this one. Yeah, this is how it looks like. And then, yeah, like I said, this is the invisible one. You won't see it, and only if you get closer. The plain one, bricks, concrete, and wood. Yeah, and the grass. Okay, that's it. So these are the new parts, guys. I hope you really like them. I will make more assets. Just if you have some suggestions, guys, I'm really happy if you could just leave some comments down below, or just join my Discord server where I'm posting screenshots to things I'm working on, mods and creations and stuff like that. So join my Discord server and we can stay in touch. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks everyone for watching, and I see you next time. Bye bye.